Hi, welcome back. So this first week we are going to spend some time decorating our portfolio covers. If you recall, my last video I showed you how to make those. And there's a lot of great resources on our It's Learning page through our drawing warm-up step-by-step categorized, which I walked you through earlier this week, and there's another information video on that as well. But I want to show you a technique called a graphite transfer. Some of you all might remember doing this last year where I had a bunch of just clip art and images on a piece of copy paper that I had made copies of. You can print things at your home and bring them in. I will have some general ones that we will use, and some of them we might be reusing from last year. As you can see, this one was used last year. And what you do is you'll select what image you like. You can see somebody did our North Versailles image last year, and I want to do this rose. I really love flowers. The idea is you want to decorate your cover with things that interest you, that inspire you. This is your portfolio where you're going to store all of your awesome artwork this 9 weeks, and it should be a beautiful, in fact, it should be a piece of art itself. So to do a graphite transfer, I have flipped my paper over. You are going to need a pencil and your handheld pencil sharpener, whichever kind you have. And what you want to do is you want to color the back of that paper with even pressure. Okay, so if you notice, I don't have big gaps of white space. I'm not going like this. Okay, what I'm doing, sorry, I'm having some, there we go, blurry issues. What I'm doing is I am putting the graphite from my pencil onto my piece of paper. Okay, and I'm just going to do the top part of this rose to save time. So I think I have a good amount of the lead from my pencil onto my paper. And in fact, I'm going to show you how you could even reuse last year's. So I want to put this rose here. So I want to figure out, where do I want to place this rose? And I'm thinking I might want to put it maybe right here, right above where my name is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a good amount of pressure to trace all the outline of that rose. Okay, and when I say I'm putting pressure, I'm not pushing so hard that I'm poking a bunch of holes through the paper, but I'm putting a good amount of pressure so that the lead that's on the back of this piece of paper will stick to my portfolio. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here. I want you to take your time. I'm kind of rushing because I want to make sure that you have time to work on this so I can kind of quickly go through my demonstration. But when I lift that up, ta-da! So what's happened is this graphite has stuck to my paper wherever I put pressure on it. Okay, and if it's kind of light, you can always go back in and darken your lines up if you need to. And then of course you can color it nice and neatly, and we'll do some shading exercises next week. But if you already know how to shade, please add that in. And then you can see here as well, I can even reuse last year's NF. So you can see they already have their pencil marks, so you want to make sure you're following your own. But they have that graphite on from last year, and so I'm going to just use what they already did for me. So if you have any papers at your table that already have this done on it, you can just use the graphite they've already placed on the back. Boom. Cool stuff. All right, enjoy, have fun with this.